Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my bedroom, actually. I know you guys are always used to me being in the kitchen, and tonight we're in the master bedroom. It's kind of late. It's a little after 10 o'clock, and I figured I would do a very quick video. I know I've not done videos in quite a while, and there is a reason why I'm taking a break from the cooking videos. One, Bob is keeping me very, very busy with his health and stuff. He's okay. He had a little episode this week that I had to closely monitor him. And now they're playing with his blood pressure medicines to see if that'll go away. So I've been super busy with the pantry. Not really doing a whole lot of cooking. I made one batch of blueberry jelly that I don't think went really well. But I haven't tried it yet, so we'll see how that comes out. I did make my first peach pie, and probably Monday I'm going to do a special video of a lemon meringue pie. But that's not why I'm here. I actually decided this year I'm going to take even more time off from my cooking videos and maybe start doing one weekly crafting video. So let's dive into what I mean by crafting. And I'm going to kind of pick this thing up. It's a little bit big. So for those of you that don't know a lot about me, I am multi-talented, and I actually can knit. And I am knitting my first sweater. So this is all knitted. My knitting needles are right here. I'm working in the round. This is what they call a top-down sweater, meaning it's one piece. You're going to knit it as one piece. There'll be no seams on it. You knit it, and you wear it. So I chose this lovely blue yarn, and it's a chunky weight yarn for my first project. Now I've been knitting for about I've been knitting about 14 years now, maybe a little bit less than 14, but it's definitely over 10 years. I can also crochet. I don't have any crochet projects, but I can knit. And a lot of people have asked me if I would teach them how to knit. And I always say this to people that ask me, not on your life, because I am a strange knitter. Now, what do I mean by strange knitting? Well, if you can knit, there are two types of knitting styles. There's English as well as continental, and a lot of Americans knit continental. I don't. I knit English. But the biggest change with the way that I knit is I knit left-handed. So if a right-handed person was to want to learn from me, they would have to do the exact opposite that I would be doing to do it right hand. So it'd be a mirror image, and it'd be really, really, really hard to teach somebody to do right-handed. Now, have I ever tried to knit right-handed? Yes, and I just never could grasp knitting right-handed. It's just very natural for me to knit left-handed, and that's what I do. So, we're going to talk about different projects, how long it might take to do something like this. Now, I started this project last Friday, so this is 1 week, and I'm going to kind of hold it back. It's 1 week of knitting. The sleeves, by the way, you might see this with a little bit of yellow yarn in it on each side, and I have some on this one. What this does is it holds all of these stitches. They're being held by the yellow yarn, and you can use other things, and I didn't actually know about the other things that you could use until I started to make my first sweater. what possessed me to do my first sweater is I was tired of always knitting dishcloths and blankets. I have actually not completed the blanket, but I have crocheted numerous blankets, and I want to actually knit a blanket for Christmas gifts or birthday gifts or just special occasion gifts. And there's one pattern that we're going to work on coming up for my husband for Christmas. But I do want to do a cable knit sweater. Now, this is not a cable knit. If you're new to knitting, cable knit is not something that you want to necessarily try your first go around. And people have asked me in the past when they see me knitting, they're like going, how did you learn to knit? Well, my grandmother and my great-grandmother knitted. And she did attempt to teach me, but every time I tried to knit with her when she was alive, it looked strange because I was doing a mirror image of what she was doing, only I was doing it left-handed and not right-handed. So it can be a lot of fun. I find it very, very, very relaxing to knit. So if this is something that you guys are interested in, I'm not going to do it daily. I may do a weekly update. If there's enough people that might want to do a live video where we chat and we knit, let me know in the comments down below. We're going to talk needles. I'm right now working in what they call a round, and it is basically a cable, and I wish I had one out. But they make different types of cables. These are actually steel cable knits. Now, I'm used to working on bamboo or wood, and one of my friends said, you know, you should try the metal tips or the metal ones. And I said, I hate the metal ones because all I remembered was my grandmother's knitting needles that were, and I still actually have all of her needles, but they were huge. And one of my friends said, you could work on a round circular needle, you could do almost anything on it. And I'm like going, okay, let me test this theory out and see if I like it. And I've actually found out I really do like it. So that's what's been going on with me. The pantry has been keeping me really, really busy. Like I said, I really have not done any remarkable cooks that there aren't already videos out there. Bob is currently on a more fat-free diet, but the doctor has actually told me I can start increasing his red meat intake, where he can have it a couple of times a month now versus only once a month. So I've been slowly doing that. Excuse me. You can tell I'm actually, hold on, I'm getting over a cold, or I had some sort of stomach bug that had been going around. So I've been a little bit congested the last couple of days. So we're going to get into later on, probably sometime next week, and I'm really, next week is probably my busiest week. I've got the pantry Tuesday, Thursday, and then I have a funeral I have to go to on Friday. And then, of course, Bob has stuff going on throughout the week. Oh, I did say that I would close out the stroke care, and I think after I finish this video, I will do that. So if you guys would like to learn different crafts, let me know in the comments, and I might do a weekly segment of Joel's Crafts. We'll talk knitting needles, we'll talk what to look for when you go buy yarn and stuff. and we'll have some fun with this. So, stay well, my friends, and I will see you on the next Cooking with Joel video, which will probably be filmed Monday. And if I have time, I'll post it either Tuesday or Wednesday. So, I'll see you guys later.